How could I not? Plano. Welcome back to Toyota Stadium here in Frisco. Pete Stein along with Dev Reeves. This is the U17 championship game. It's the Miami Rush and the Baltimore Armor. And we started to see a lot of end-to-end action as the first half began to wind down. Early on, it was Miami who controlled the run of play, Dev.
Yeah, Miami had a lot of the possession early on.
That shot coming from Brian Alberto off the fingertips of the keeper, Ekman, hit the crossbar, and Ekman was pretty busy in the first half.
Yeah, Ekman definitely the busier of the two keepers. Got Nunez there with that strike.
Jernicka putting this shot on frame. A couple of times Verona was tested, and he was up to the challenge. That shot going wide off the left foot of Nicholas Rombout. This ball chipped in. Ekman definitively claiming possession of that ball. And then maybe the best save of the half was Nicholas Verona diving to his right to parry that one away and keep this a scoreless tie through 45 minutes.
Yeah, and as you look at this match, you kind of wonder, okay, where's the goals going to come from? You got Nunez with Miami Rush, with Rodriguez, who have been pretty dangerous. And with Baltimore, you got Reyes and Jernicka, who's been dangerous. But I think it's going to have to be somebody else who steps up.
Nunez was really active early, but it seems like Baltimore kind of took him out of the game as the game progressed there in the first half.
They just weren't able to find his feet, and he just wasn't really effective late in the first half.
So it's the Miami Rush and the Baltimore Armor battling it out for the U17. Since its inception in 1980, the Dallas Cup has promoted the well-being of young people through athletic competition, cultural appreciation, and educational opportunities. Let's take a look back at the proud history of Dallas Cup.
Now boarding flight 12.
No problem.
Not in my house. No, no, no.
Jimmy, how happy are folks who save hundreds of dollars switching to Geico?
Happier than Dikembe Mutombo blocking a shot. Get happy. Get Geico.
It's the U17 championship game at the 42nd Dallas Cup. The Miami Rush and Baltimore Armor in a scoreless tie. Today's game is brought to you by Toyota and by Coca-Cola. Glad you could be with us. I'm Pete Stein along with Dev Reeves. Miami and Baltimore getting ready to start the second half, and today's second half is brought to you in part by In-N-Out Burger, the official burger of the Dallas Cup. Dev, what do you expect to see here in the second half?
Well, watching both managers at halftime, both of them are very animated at halftime with both of their teams and had the tactic boards out and diagramming a couple things. So this game's begging for a goal just to open things up a little bit. But I imagine, again, the game's going to be won in the midfield. Who's going to control the midfield is going to win this game.
So who has the advantage in the midfield so far?
Well, so far I'd give the advantage to the Miami Rush. I mean, they've done a nice job clogging up the middle, not letting a lot of these through balls through, a lot of high pressure. So if they can continue that, I think you're going to see Miami Rush come out on top.
It seemed like Miami really controlled maybe the first 15, 20 minutes or so, and then Baltimore started to find their footing.
Yeah, they definitely found their rhythm late in that first half.
It's Miami in the teal kit and Baltimore in white. We're scoreless. The second half underway. Trying to keep that ball in is Alberto. It'll be a goal kick here for Baltimore. Jordan Ekman was pretty impressive in the first half.
Yeah, Ekman did a nice job controlling all the balls in the box. Other than the one that came off the crossbar, he's been really clean back there. Good hands.
He's got good composure back there.
Absolutely.
Miami gets the ball, and it's Alberto. Alberto finding Nicholas Rambat. This is Marin. Playing it to the left side for Marauer. Marin not able to trap it, and it goes all the way through to Dranica. Dranica can be dangerous. Plays this ball out to the left touch line. This creates an opportunity for Reyes. Reyes approaching the box, but a sliding tackle wins the ball for Miami. That was an excellent play by Nicolas Villalobos to win the ball for the Rush.
Nice read by Villalobos coming across.
Dranica again winning a ball at midfield for Baltimore. McIver sends it in. Off the head of Reyes. Reyes chases it down toward the touchline and takes a tumble.
Reyes could be gone here.
Reyes mixing it up with Caleb Giron.
Yeah, Reyes kicked out at him. I mean, I'm not sure.
Here comes a card, and it's yellow.
He's extremely lucky because he kicked out at him and really should be shown a red.
He's still apparently talking at Giron.
And he's definitely a player that Baltimore cannot afford to lose here.
Christopher Calderon had a long talk with him, showed him the card, and then talked to him some more. So Reyes is the first booking of the game, and it comes here early in the second half. Gets shown the yellow card in the 49th minute. Herrera has it for Miami. Lifts it beyond halfway. Rombot chesting it. Marin has it. Looks like Baltimore's trying to play a little more physical here in the second half. Ekman comes off his line to get underneath this one and cradle it in.
Well, Baltimore will invite those balls from Miami all day long, those high balls coming into the box. That's just very easy for Ekman.
Ekman wasn't able to find Angelini with that distribution, and Miami has possession in Baltimore territory. Marin gets tripped up as he gets clipped by Riley Burge, but the official says play on. Rodriguez for Miami, battling with McIver. Able to get it to Alberto. Alberto comes right. Here's Giron running up on it. Israel there marking him. Not able to poke it away from Giron, who gets it back to Villalobos. Villalobos gives it to Herrera. Herrera switches the attack to the left side. We've played nearly 50 minutes. Still looking on the first goal of the game. Miami trying to find Nunez. Nunez was really active early, marked by Alexander Hafer here and denied possession. The throw into Nunez, but he can't control it, and it's a Baltimore throw. Villalobos stepping in front of Dranica to get that header. Now he heads it to Nunez, who moves up the left flank. Nunez with a cross, looking for Rodriguez. Cleared out by Baltimore. And the Armor began a counterattack as they get it to Dranica. Turned over to Miami. The Rush not able to get cleanly through the middle third, but they do have a throw.
Well, you see, as soon as Baltimore gets the ball, they're looking for Dranica or Reyes up top. And once they receive the ball, there's just no support coming from behind, and it's 4v2 for them, and they just can't penetrate that defense of Miami.
Angelini won that ball initially for Baltimore. Israel making the run on the left side as Dranica gets pushed down. Baltimore gets a free kick. Angelini will restart play. He'll give way now to Chavez. Chavez plays it square to the right side. Finding Hafer. Dranica from distance, well off the mark, wide left. Into the 52nd minute. Miami and Baltimore scoreless. Here comes the rush. Along the touchline, it's Rombot. This is Nunez moving up the center forward channel. Gets to the top of the penalty arc, and from there, Riley Burge clears it for Baltimore. Miami keeps it in Baltimore territory. Again, they find Nunez. Nunez again loses possession before getting into the box. Here comes Reyes, but he gets pushed down from behind, stifling the attack.
You've seen that all morning long from Reyes. Wins the ball, very good with the ball at his feet. Not much the Miami defenders could do there except foul him and bring him down.
Baltimore getting play restarted. Chavez sending it left to Gamez. Gamez gets it to Israel. Nunez gets a foot on it for Miami. Here comes Miami putting pressure on. Ekman again
Yeah,
has control inside his box.
Ekman does a good job of reading that coming out.
This is Israel with time and space, playing it to the right side. It's a nice run and then a shot from distance, but that goes well left. And that's a couple of times we've seen Baltimore take a crack from distance, and this time it was Ian McIver.
Not a bad effort by McIver. You see a little bit more of the defenders for Baltimore getting into the attack.
Off McIver, out of play, into touch. A throw for Miami. We've played 54 and a half minutes, and it's still Miami nothing, Baltimore nothing. Baltimore in the white kit. Miami in the teal. Nunez loses it to Israel. Israel turns it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with a cross. Nunez gives chase. Israel's there for Baltimore. Sends it into safety for a Miami throw.
Rodriguez, again, very crafty with the ball at his feet. Just unable to get that good cross across the mouth of the goal.
This is Alberto. A low cross is blocked. Cleared to halfway, only as far as Herrera to Alberto. Alberto finds Marin. Back to Alberto. Alberto draws a double team, lays it back to Villalobos, who finds Giron on the right side. Giron unable to make the connection with Nicholas Rombot. And it'll be a throw for the Baltimore Armor. Baltimore out of the Mid-Atlantic Conference of MLS Next. Miami plays in the Southeast Conference of MLS Next. One of these teams will be the proud winner of the Boot and Ball Trophy. But right now we're scoreless in the 56th minute as Baltimore begins to mount an attack out of the back. They play a long ball over the top, looking for Marquina. But Verona has it. The Miami keeper controls it and lays it down at the feet of Maurer. Villalobos has it. Back to Herrera, who finds Giron. Giron gets tangled up with Israel. No foul called, and it's a throw for Baltimore. And we have a substitution, our first of the game. Each side is allowed 6 substitutions.
Looks like Israel has gone off. And Gabriel Gilkin has come on.
So the Armor are the first team to make a substitution. Gilkin into the game. Gilkin calling for the ball. They try to get it to him, and Gilkin has it. His first touch since coming in. He's marked by Giron. Gets a throw for Baltimore. Sends it ahead for Marquina. Giron is there defensively. Marquina has control of it for the Baltimore Armor. Able to get it to Dranica. Dranica plays it to the top of the box. Angelini playing it for the Armor. May have been a handball.
He's calling a foul before he went down.
Yeah, they called the foul on Miami, and this is a virtual corner kick for Baltimore.
You've seen in the last 5 minutes a little bit more high pressure from Baltimore, creating turnovers.
The free kick from just inside the left corner flag is sent to the outside netting. to the right of the keeper, Verona. I think Giovanni Marchino would like another chance at that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure he's actually trying to beat him from that angle or not, but that's pretty tight angle to beat a keeper from.
It was almost as though he was of two minds there.
Right.
We've played nearly 59 minutes and it's still scoreless. My sense is, Dev, that Miami had the early momentum, but it's starting to shift a little bit toward Baltimore. And here comes Baltimore on the attack. And this is where they've not been as good as once they get into the finishing third.
Yeah, this is basically a carbon copy of the first half. Miami starts out strong, and then Baltimore kind of finds their way back into the match.
This throw for Gamez. Gamez marked by Maurer. Ball taken away by Herrera. Here comes Miami. Nunez has it, playing it out into space. Hit a Baltimore defender in the back. Baltimore trying to get it cleared. Knocked down by Alberto, but the sub Gilkin is there for Baltimore, and he'll send it out of play, giving Miami a throw just inside their own territory. Thrown in to Marin. Marin finds Villalobos, who sweeps it back to Herrera. Herrera to Alberto, taken away. It's at the feet of Marquina. Marquina has Gilkin making a run up the left side. Plays it into the path of Gilkin. Well, not exactly into the path of Gilkin. A little beyond Gilkin and across the touchline, giving Miami a throw deep in their own territory in the 61st minute. Alberto has it for the rush. Played to Herrera. Herrera chipping it ahead. Miami right at the edge of the attacking third.
See how quickly Baltimore comes back and gets behind the ball.
Alberto de Villalobos, who plays it to the left side. Driven in. Baltimore is there defensively. Dranica trying to catch up to it, but gets cut off by Alberto. Rodriguez has it for Miami. Rodriguez through traffic. Comes back to Alberto from Nunez. Rodriguez with a cross. It's blocked by Gilkin. Gilkin gives Miami a throw deep in the finishing third. We're into the 62nd minute, still scoreless. Giron with the throw for Miami. Nunez with a cross. That takes a little one-hopper into the hands of the keeper. No problem for Jordan Ekman.
You see Nunez, again, pretty much free reign on the right side, left side. With his height, you'd like to see him probably stay a little bit more center. You don't want to see him making those crossing passes. You'd rather have him in the middle to receive them.
Gilkin trying to switch it, but gets taken away, and here comes Miami. Marin's across halfway, unable to make the connection with Nunez. There for Baltimore was Gerber Chavez.
I think he got called for a handball.
Gilkin begins the counterattack for Baltimore. Dranica loses it once he gets into Miami territory. Sent in deep, but with no real purpose. Goes all the way to Ekman. Ekman gives it to Riley Burge. Burge playing it to the right side. Into the center circle for Marquina. Gilkin along the touchline. Giving it back to Angelini. Gilkin lets it go. Gilkin never got to it. The sliding tackle was made, denying him possession. And then deflected over the touchline for a throw. Nice play by Giron. Caleb Giron will let that one go over the touchline for another Miami throw. Thrown back to Rombach.
See that
Sent out of play.
Yeah, I see the high pressure again, just causing problems for Miami.
Rombach comes in to block. Knocked down by Verona. Baltimore trying to keep the pressure on. Miami gets it cleared, but only as far as Angelini.
Yeah, I see Reyes on this replay. Just tries to squeeze it in that near post, unable to do so.
That shot lifted high and wide of the goal. It remains 0-0 as we're in the 65th minute now here at Toyota Stadium in Frisco with the U17 title on the line at the 42nd Annual Dallas Cup. Marin playing it left. It comes back to Villalobos. Villalobos being marked by Dranica. Throw for Miami. Into Marin. Draws a double team. Works his way through it. Gets it to Alberto. Alberto plays it up the middle. This is Rodriguez at the top of the box for Miami. Laying it back to Giron, who sends it right back in for a header, and it hit the post. Nunez was that close to scoring his 8th goal of the tournament.
Nunez really unfortunate there. This ball gets sent in. Nunez in the middle, right where we want him. If you're a Miami fan, unable to finish.
Herrera finds Marin to Giron. Gilcom there defensively for Baltimore. Marin gets it back. Alberto lets it go into the center circle, and picking it up there is Chavez for Baltimore. Chavez sends it ahead, but dispossessed at the top of the box is McIver. Holding it in for Miami is Rombach to Marin. Finds Alberto. Alberto gets into Baltimore territory. Ball for Nunez between defenders. Tees it up, blocked. It comes to Alberto. Alberto loses it. Gilkin stumbles over Nunez. Play continues. You get the sense of goals coming.
Yeah, you see the game starting to open up a little bit. Fatigue setting in a little bit, and a few more opportunities for both teams.
Baltimore with possession. Gilkin, the target in the box, chested down. Not able to really settle it as he was trying to find Reyes in the middle of the box. Cleared out by Miami, giving Baltimore a throw. Thrown to the feet of Marquina. Marquina to Chavez. Chavez sending it over to Hafer. Hafer trying to make the connection with Dranica. Into the corner, out of play. A goal kick coming up.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Pete, just see the game starting to open up a little bit more room in the midfield for players to operate both ways.
Marin turns it over. Here comes Baltimore. Marquina left to Gilkin, who's been active since he came in as a sub. Gilkin keeps it in. Gets it to Marquina. Back to Gilkin, who stretches out but can't reach it. It's into touch for a Miami throw. This ball lands at the feet of Burge. Burge finds Dranica to Chavez. Chavez plays it right to McIver. McIver not able to get past Villalobos. Here comes Miami. Marin. Off Rodriguez's right boot. Into the box and controlled by Baltimore. Cleared, but only as far as Alberto. Now a battle for a 50-50 ball. Chavez poking it away from Marin. But Villalobos has it. Villalobos lines it up and sends it over the crossbar.
Well, Villalobos gets that ball just over the halfway point and takes a look up and says, why not? Let's give it a go from here.
Remains a scoreless tie into the 70th minute of this contest with the U17 Boot and Ball Trophy on the line. At the 42nd Annual Dallas Cup, played at the home of FC Dallas of Major League Soccer, also the site of the National Soccer Hall of Fame. The Baltimore Armor with possession until now. That ball intended for Gilkin is taken away by Giron and once again turned over. Stepping in front is Burge. The center back trying to find Gilkin, making a run up the left side, but Herrera turns it around, but he gives it right to Angelini of the Armor. Back to Gilkin. Gilkin has it on the left side. Angelini unable to keep it in touch.
There'll be some
There's
substitutions
substitution coming up
for both sides.
Carter Capodanno is the first man in for Baltimore.
Now Rodriguez has come out for Miami.
That's a little surprising.
I'm a little surprised at that.
He's done a lot of running here today, though.
He has.
Battle for a 50-50 ball, and Miami controls it.
Looks like Danny Guzman has come on for Rodriguez.
And Guzman is the first substitute for Miami. Capodanno gets his first touch for Baltimore. Alberto has it, gives it to Nunez. Nunez being tightly marked, lays this one back for Giron. Giron's cross is blocked, and that's off the chest of Capodanno. Welcome to the game. Giron throws it into the area. Baltimore gets it cleared. Trying to get it to Reyes, who knocks it down but can't control it. Villalobos goes for the sliding tackle. Gets called for the foul.
Villalobos has done a nice job in the middle of the field for Miami.
He kept Marquina from getting to that ball, but was whistled. And now Marin goes flailing to the ground, and he draws the whistle.
Villalobos has just been non-stop from box to box.
Gilbert Chavez is coming to the game for Baltimore. He's their third substitution. Long ball into the box. Guzman making his presence felt after coming into the game for Miami. But here's Baltimore on the counterattack in the 74th minute, trying to break a scoreless tie. Maurer going to the ground to send that ball out of play and allow the Rush to get their defense back. Reyes is the target of this throw-in. In a real wrestling match, both men go down. And the foul is going to be called, I believe, against Nicholas Rombot.
Yeah, it's interesting. The officials are a good 35 yards away from it. The referee's assistant's 10 feet away from it and kept his flag down. But obviously the referee saw something he didn't like.
Baltimore getting another free kick from inside the corner flag. It's the second time they've kind of had a short corner here. Last time Marquina hit the outside of the net, that was from the left side. This one coming from the right side. This will be an in-swinger. Inside the 6, it deflects, and it goes wide of the net.
Yeah, vital touch there by Villalobos, getting a head to that ball, flicking it over.
Not bad service into the box. This will be an actual corner kick, but from the left side, the fourth corner kick of the game for Baltimore is sent in. Herrera trying to get it cleared. Capodanno is there for Baltimore. Here comes Nunez. Nunez sends one over the top, has Alberto. The flag is down. Alberto trying to cut it to the left, but coming up from behind is Gilkin. It's a corner kick coming up for Miami.
Nice work by Nunez there. Gets that ball on the far side. Great first touch, and then crosses it wide here. Now it's going to be a corner kick, and Nunez taking this one as well.
We're into the final quarter hour, still scoreless. Nunez taking the corner for the Miami Rush. Played toward the penalty spot. Headed away. Marin will get there for Miami. Sends it in, and making the catch is Jordan Ekman.
Nunez taking that corner. Again, I'd much rather see him inside the box than taking that corner. He's proven to be pretty good in the air with his head.
This is Gilkin on the left flank. Gilkin not able to get around the defender. Good job by Caleb Giron.
Just good defensive work there.
Rojas in as a sub for Baltimore with the header. I got Baltimore with 4 subs in. Remember, they're allowed 6. This is Dranica. He started the game and sends this ball into the box. It could be trouble. Trying to make the connection there with McIver, but here comes Miami on the counter, intercepted by Dranica. Dranica plays to the right side. The cross is into the top of the 6. Villalobos trying to get it cleared. Gets it only as far as Marin.
Reyes is going to be called offsides here.
The flag goes up in the 78th minute.
Miami's going to have to clean up some of these balls coming out of the back, because Baltimore's turning them over and getting some chances.
Verona not happy with himself. Sending that ball into touch at halfway. Played off the chest of Rojas. Another throw for McIver. Loops this one off the right side, looking for Reyes. Reyes has a defender right on him. Rombaut. Shot is blocked, but it deflects to the top of the box. Verona makes the save and keeps this a scoreless tie.
Yeah, I see Reyes doing some work on that right flank. And a nice save.
Jernicka with that shot. Another corner kick coming up for Baltimore. This is their 5th corner. This one from the left side. The header for Reyes off the mark, and it's a goal kick coming up. Baltimore starting to spend a lot more time in the attacking third here, putting pressure on Verona and the Miami Rush. In a scoreless tie, we've played 79 minutes as Miami gets into Baltimore territory. Gamez wins the ball for Baltimore off Villalobos. Chased down by Giron. Or pardon me, that's Rombot over there. Here's Marin. Sent back to Giron by Nicholas Rombot. To Marin. Alberto has it. Giron, Nunez setting up in the box. Here's Alberto. Now it's Miami spending time in the attacking third. Maurer playing it to the top of the box for Guzman. The throw for Nunez in the rush. Another throw coming.
Just really wonder where those goals are going to come from. Both teams playing well defensively, really equally matched.
We're in the 81st minute, still waiting on the first goal of the game. Marin will play the throw. He's got 3 targets inside the 15. Miami's got 6 defenders in the box. It comes out to Marin, plays it to the top of the 6, cleared by Baltimore. Sent out toward Reyes, but Villalobos won't let it get to him. Rombot will play it to Herrera. Herrera looking upfield. Finds his man, Nunez. Nunez feathers it ahead to Rombot. Rombot gets to the edge of the area, trying to get across, but it's blocked by Gamez, who clears. Clears it only as far as Alberto. Alberto has it. Alberto beats Capodanno, gets into the box, puts a shot just off the outside netting after it was deflected, and it's a corner kick coming up for Miami.
Roberto just driving at his defender in the box. Takes a deflection. The short corner has been taken.
Here's Nunez. Nunez lines it up, but sends it over the crossbar with his left foot. Goal kick for Jordan Ekman. Ekman drives it to midfield. It's a 50-50 ball. Who's going to come away with it? It's going to be the Baltimore Armor. Sent to Gilkin on the left touchline. Alberto is there to win the ball for Miami, and then Alberto gets tripped up by Giovanni Marquina. And Alberto is helped to his feet by the referee, Christopher Calderon.
Don't see that too often, do you?
Not often. Herrera drives it deep, looking for Nunez, who's marked by Rojas. Nunez. Not sure that he had a real good idea there, but he does get a corner, I believe. There will be a corner kick from the left side.
We've seen Nunez is not afraid to shoot from distance. Luckily there, I think he was trying just to win the corner.
I believe this is the 4th corner kick for Miami. It's sent into the mixer. It comes out all the way to the touchline where it's chased down by Guzman, who sends it back in, goes to the left side, and the flag is up, offside.
Looks like they got Villalobos on that far side, offsides.
Played 84 minutes, and it's still scoreless. And momentum keeps shifting back and forth in this match. Nobody can really maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Pete. Nobody can really keep their foot on the gas. It just goes back and forth.
This is Alberto trying to get there ahead of Rojas, but not able to do so. And it's a throw for Miami as Rojas sends it over the touchline. McIver defending in the corner for the Baltimore Armor. Just over 5 minutes from full time. Miami gets a throw deep in the attacking third. Nunez is set up at the penalty spot, but the ball never gets there. Another throw coming up for the Miami Rush. Sent up the left side.
Another corner
Nunez
one. Yeah,
wins another corner. Nunez will be a target as the corner comes from the left side. 5th corner for Miami. That's 5 for each side in this game. And a game that's been evenly played. We're scoreless in the 86th minute. Sent over the head of everyone.
Yeah, it's the second straight corner. It's been sent a little bit too long.
Nunez grabbing Burge, who was running away with the ball. Here's the throw, sent into the area, bouncing in front at the top of the 6-yard box, and it's Ekman who comes over to grab it, running to his right. Ekman finds Gilkin on the left side. Good sliding tackle by Giron to win the ball for Miami. Guzman at the top of the box gets past the defender, but Ekman will scoop it up, saving Riley Burge.
Well, Peter, are we heading to our first PK shootout of the finals?
Could be. Didn't have any overtime play yesterday in the 4 championship games played as the U13, U14, U15, and U16 champions were crowned. Today starts with this U17 title game between Baltimore and Miami, which is scoreless through 87 minutes of play. And now Baltimore trying to get into the attacking third, and they'll get a free kick.
Easy call there for the official to make. No reason really to go in there and make a tackle there.
Nicholas Rombach called for the foul. It'll be Ian McIver, it appears, that will take this free kick. And this is about the 3rd time that Baltimore's had a free kick from near the corner flag. A couple of times from this side and once from the left. For McIver to deliver the in-swinger here. Sent inside the 6-yard box. Miami's able to clear it, but only as far as Rojas, who sends it right back in. But the whistle, and it could be an offside, the flag up.
Jernicka comes from an offsides position to win that ball back. Flag goes up right away.
Just a couple of minutes from full time now. Looks like we're going to have another substitution coming into the game for Baltimore. Christian Correa is up off the bench, reporting to the 4th official. A throw for Baltimore with time running out. Can somebody get a goal here at the end of regulation? So Correa is going to come in and replace Reyes.
Reyes is not going to be happy with that substitution. He's created a lot of chances here today.
I think that's the 5th of 6 available substitutes for Baltimore. I got Miami with just 1 sub so far.
This may be a tactical sub as well, maybe
With an eye on the shootout.
with
possibly.
the shootout coming up.
Gilkin puts it toward the top of the 6. He was looking for Correa there. Baltimore looking for a potential game winner here. Down into the waning moments of regulation at Toyota Stadium in the 42nd Dallas Cup. This is the U17 title game. Will the Boot and Ball Trophy go to Miami or will it go to Baltimore? Baltimore in the attacking third. And that effort from distance is sent well wide. Never really a threat to score off the boot of Marquina. We're into stoppage time now. And they're adding 1 minute. 1 minute of added time. Herrera gets nudged off the ball by Correa. Miami has control of it. Marin chips it ahead, trying to spring Guzman, but it goes all the way to Ekman. Ekman distributes to Gilkin, who was the first sub into the game for Baltimore. Gilkin turning the ball over. Baltimore gets it back. The ball out of play. It'll be a throw. The official checking his watch.
Baltimore's trying to take a quick throw, and another ball was still on the pitch at the time. There you go.
There's the final whistle. So we're scoreless through the end of regulation. It's the Baltimore Armor 0 and the Miami Rush 0. We'll be back to the 42nd Dallas Cup.